a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? It's well, good morning and hi to hello, everybody. Lester here, and I want to thank you all for joining me on a beautiful yet cold morning here in Texas. I'm very excited about showing you guys the stables, and we will walk out there momentarily. But give me a couple of minutes first to get myself settled. I got a lot to talk about. You know me, y'all. You know me. I got a lot to talk about always. I'm also very embarrassed about something that happened yesterday. Oh my goodness. Good morning. It's crazy and so different to be going live at this time of day. Oh no. I was afraid of that. Well, I was going to show you a gift that I had received. I know there's a little bit of a glare. And I remember a couple of days ago I had said that we don't have a clock over here. We do not have a clock anywhere around here, and I never know what time it is. And if lo and behold, we don't get this over here in the mail, someone made us a clock, friends. Look at that. They used the thumbnail that we have on the I'm a Survivor channel, and they made us a clock. Now, what I'm noticing though, and I don't know exactly how to fix it, is that when it was packaged, the hand got a little bit bent. And now as the second hand goes around, it starts getting stuck. So I don't know if I can find a way to make it work. So I do believe that it's about 9:46 or so. And I have to make sure as this second hand goes around, it does not keep getting stuck. But I think this is just the most wonderful thing ever. Such a thoughtful gift. And how wonderful. See, there it goes again. Can you all see how the second hand is getting stuck right there? And I don't know what it's sticking on. I think the back side of it, I think it's moving again. I put a fresh battery into it. There was no battery, and so I did put a battery. And so what I have to make sure of is that it goes all the way around and it does not get stuck. I don't know how people do stuff like this, but this clock is wonderful. Thank you so very much. Yes, so someone says bend it out. I'm trying to bend it without breaking it. And here it goes again. It's going to, okay, I think it made a complete circle, and I think that we're good to go here. So now we have ourselves a clock. Now, where do I put it? Where do I put the clock, darn it? Where do I set the clock? For right now, I'll just put it here in front of me so I can keep track of time. But the beauty of going live at this particular time is that I don't think I'm cutting into anyone else's live. I was a little bit concerned. Well, obviously, you all know that my dad enjoys going live on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and he does that at 8 o'clock. So if I can't beat my dad and be done before 8 o'clock, I have to go after my dad, which means 9 o'clock. Today, unfortunately, at 9 o'clock, the guys had me over there showing me a couple of things, and I will take you out in a moment. I will let you know it's very cold here. Can anyone tell me the current temperature in Livingston, Texas? And then also tell me the feels like temperature. Not only what is the temperature, but what is the feels like temperature. And I'm going to find myself a pair of glasses, if y'all don't mind. So I was here early this morning to open the gate, let the guys in. Let me find myself a pair of glasses. Cold. No one's telling me. Maybe we're lagging a little bit. Let me find me some glasses. Okay. yesterday was pretty embarrassing. Yesterday afternoon, I'll tell you what happened. I was very excited to come up. So it's 33, 31, it's 32, and it feels like 23. And so that feels like temperature is what you really have to go by. I mean, maybe as far as your water pipes and all freezing, you have to think a little bit about that. But it's the feels like temperature that really gets to you. And I tell you what, it's cold. Let me let the dogs in. Come on, girls. Come on, hurry. Come on, up. Come on. Come on, girls, hurry. Okay, so I am here with a couple of my lady friends. I got Trixie. I have Stella. Can you not get through? Stella and Christmas. We're all here together. It feels like -6 in Dallas, Fort Worth. Wowzer. I've already had my 2 cups of coffee. And so at this point, Trixie, you're going to knock the camera over, sweetie. Baby, people love you, but they don't want you to knock the camera over. Trixie's just coming to get some loving. Anyway, I'm on to so many different things. Let me tell you what happened yesterday afternoon and how embarrassed I was. And I came over right before dark. I had a load of hay that I wanted to unload. And I thought I would go live a little bit earlier than normal. Try to beat Jamie on her Timeout Tuesday and be done well before she ever gets started. Okay? Good intentions. I had good intentions. I turn into the drive. I make my way up the driveway. I show you the barn or the stable. Man, it looks good, y'all. It looks better now than it even looked yesterday. It looks so darn good. We look at the gladiators. We see Rita and Roman. We drive up. We spot Chucky. Everything's going great until I get out of the truck. And I had forgotten that my Wi-Fi was hooked to the truck. And so when I get out of the truck, I turn the truck off and I get out. On my end, it showed that I was still recording. It showed that I was still live. Yeah, I had no idea that it had frozen on all of you. And the reason I say it looked like I was still recording is because I kept seeing comments coming up. And so I'm not, even though I couldn't read a darn thing, I just assumed I'm still recording. It's still live. Let's just go around and have a peek. And I showed you, guys, I showed you everything. It was probably one of the very best live videos that I had done in a long time. It was wonderful. And then as soon as the live is over and I end it, I start going back and looking at my text messages, and people, moderators, and personal friends are saying, "You're frozen. Hey, you're frozen. Your live is frozen." And so I think that what finally happened was YouTube, on their end, realized that at the 5-minute mark, I froze. And I don't know if you could hear me, because all I know is that YouTube went back and cut it right there. YouTube's not going to put out a bad product if they can help it. And they went and cut it for me. And so I got a 5-minute live of the boring stuff, and you missed all the best stuff. And I was so embarrassed that how many people were saying in the comments, "You're frozen, you're frozen, you're frozen." And I had no darn idea. Y'all, I am so very sorry. Hey, we have a new member. Welcome. Who's that? Let's click on it. Her name is Lynn. Hi, Lynn, and welcome. And thank you so very much. I want to just turn this camera around real fast and let y'all see what I'm looking at. Can y'all zoom in on your own? Can you all see what's going on up there? That barn has walls, y'all. It has walls on it. That barn, those stables have walls, and they're working on the roofing today. I don't know this for a fact, but I have a feeling that if those guys can get a full day's work in, They'll be done today. And I can't wait to walk out and show you. I will go show you today in this video if you don't leave me and if I don't freeze again, okay? If you don't leave me and if we don't freeze. But what I have to do is, well, hello there, Wessie. Who's that? I'm trying to touch it. S. Wessie. Thank you so very much, y'all. I feel it's not very Longhorn Lesterish to thank people for anything that has to do with money. That's not Longhorn Lesterish. And I told Jamie that times are changing. It's scary to have lost all of our Facebook, yet all of our bills were built around how much, the money that we were making on Facebook and YouTube, and then to lose all of your Facebook revenue, and that was just darn scary. And so we had to readjust. Now, don't worry, if you're a supporter on Facebook, we still get that. But as far as the ad revenue, and what I hate so much about it is that Facebook is still putting ads on our videos, and yet they're keeping all the money. I don't get that for anything. I don't know how that's even legal. But I'm guessing in the fine print somewhere it says Facebook has a discretion to do blah, 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 blah. I don't know. But thank you so much. And remember, I've always said this, and I will not stop saying this. Even people who choose to watch videos on YouTube, when those ads pop up and you continue to watch, even if you click skip ad, but continue to watch, we still receive credit for those ads watched. And that keeps us in the algorithm. It keeps us making a few dollars. We do get a little bit of a revenue off of the ad revenue, they call it. So thank you so very much. And then I will say that it's things like that stable being built right there. Things like all of these big summer barn structures. It's things like the fertilizers and the feed buggies and the green hay and all of those things that you guys help provide for these animals and to give them their very best life. Because we all know, and I said it 100 times, this is not because of anything about Lester. This has to do with you all. You built this. You built this. Okay, fine. I'll stop talking about it. I do want to show some gifts that we have received. And moderators, if you'll do me a big favor and just personally thank those sweet people. I can't keep stopping right now. This is going to end up running on for hours, and I know that this is your time and your time is valuable. But moderators, if you will please reach out to those people that are the new members and just continue to welcome them and shower them with love, and then remind people how blessed. Teresa says, I've already been doing that. Thank you so much, Miss Teresa. And I know that you are so overworked, Miss Teresa. I know that you're so overworked, but thank you for doing that. And then, so I want to open a couple of things up real fast, but I think it said Chewy on it. This over here. This is the one we've all been looking for, and I only say it because it comes to Barnadette Morrow. It comes to Barnadette Morrow from Chewy. This came in the mail yesterday, and I already know what's in here. I already know what's in here. And I think y'all are going to love this. Look. It is. Look. It's Barnadette's very own little house. Barnadette has her very own little house. It's a thermo modular kitty shelter. And it's also heated. You just got to plug it in. And it has a pad you put down on the bottom. And then I think it just pops up. I do believe it just pops, yeah, indoor or outdoor. We're going to actually put this inside our feed room. And I don't think I need to plug it in. I don't think it's that cold. I mean, it's cold, but it's not cold for a cat. Because we know that Barnadette's going to have babies pretty soon. I don't know when. I have no idea how far along she is. But thank you so much to the sweet lady. She and I have been talking back and forth in messages on emails. and she's let me know that it's coming. She says it comes with a front cover, but she goes, she's discovered that cats sometimes get nervous about walking through like a doggy door, so don't put that on there, just leave it open. And she says that these kittens, when they're born, will be a whole lot better off and safer inside one of these. And so I will go out a little bit later today. It's not a cat box. It's not a litter box. This is not a litter box. This is a home. This is a cat's shelter. So thank you so very much, sweet lady. And I will go out later today and get that all set up, okay? So thank you so much for that. That's very kind of you. Trixie, it's not for you, sweetie. You don't need a cat box. Trixie, you don't need yourself a cat box. And like I said, guys, I've been putting off gifts and goodies for a while. If y'all can bear with me for a little bit, let me get through some of these. I promise you I'll go as fast as I can. Because I do want to show you guys I do want to show you the stable. Okay, this comes to Longhorn Lester from Sarah. And remember, if you have to go, then by all means, guys, you can go and come back later. You can watch the replay. The live is not going to go anywhere. It's going to be here, I promise you. I don't know what this over here is. When I open it, it's just gray on both sides. Not sure what we're looking at over here. But I'm cutting into the plastic wrapping around it. Still not sure. Okay. Oh, look. So this sweet lady has taken some photographs of Roman with Sadie. And you all remember this day. It was on, I don't know if it was a video or a live where I was recording. And Sadie was laying there beside Roman. And Roman was walking up and smelling on Sadie. And it was so very beautiful. Just a wonderful moment where Sadie was one of the first ones to welcome Roman to his new home. And we could all tell from this day how gentle Roman's going to be with other animals. Sadie was wonderful like that. And so thank you so much, ma'am. She also included a note. Now, I don't know if I can always read the note. Sometimes people don't want to have their notes read on a live. She just says that she hopes and she prays that Sadie is home by the time we receive this gift. I was second guessing on whether I should send it or not. I even asked folks in the comments what they thought, and most said to go ahead and send it. Trixie, please don't hit that baby. Trixie is the one walking around. I don't want to cause you or anyone else more pain. That's really very, very thoughtful and sensitive to even think about other people like that. I thought these pictures said so much about Sadie. On the top picture, it looks to me like Sadie is telling Roman that he never has to worry or be afraid again, and that he's able to relax. I'm not going to cry. What's wrong with me? I'm sorry. Well, why does that make me feel so emotional? Oh, my Lordy. And that Roman never has to be afraid again. And he can relax. That here, he is safe and loved. Probably for the first time ever. And then the bottom picture, she says, it looks like Roman is telling Sadie, thank you for comforting me and being my friend. Wow. I'm not going to read any more of that right now. But I will say thank you so very much. I'm going to put that to the side over here. And so I'll get back to reading that as soon as I'm off of this video. There are new people here, y'all. There are new people. And nobody wants to see a grown man get emotional. Sweetie, look who's coming to come. She goes, don't worry, Dad. I'm here. I'm here for you, Dad, if you need me. If you need me, I'm right here for you. Thank you, sweetie, for being here for me, okay? Thank you for being here. Oh, my gosh. Where did that come from? And no, so the answer is we still have not heard anything from our sweet Sadie. And, you know, at this point, it's been so long, you don't know if you ever will. more than likely, whoever has her would have already taken her to the vet, if they're vet kind of people. And they might or they might not would have asked the vet to do a scan. So, you know, you never really know. Gosh darn it. I am watching the workers not working. Instead, they've built themselves a fire and they're all huddled around getting their hands warm. Work! I want it done today. I want those stables done today, y'all. Let's change the subject. Those guys are all gathered around the fire and they're getting warm. Oh my God. If I was a jerk foreman, I'd be like, hey, we're going to get this job done. Time is money. Let's go. Let's go. No, he told us this kind of project is a 3 or 4 day project. And so ultimately, today is day 3. They were able to work 2 full days. And I do think that if they were able to work straight through, they would be done today. Because all they have to do, from what I can tell from here, so the barn has this kind of a top, and then there's like a little a flat section, and then it comes out on a little bit lower section. They've done the low section. They've done that little filler. So I think all they need is this part. I think. Anyway, we will walk out together in a little bit and have a closer peek. I do have a few more gifts to open first, if you don't mind. Okay? Lester, allow them to warm up. Guys, I'm playing, okay? You know how it is. You just want the job done. You want it done now. I wanted it done yesterday, y'all. I wanted it done yesterday, okay? Here's a gift that I brought in, but I noticed it said do or do not open on a live. So just to let you know, whoever sent this, I have received your gift, but I will not open that on this live. I will set it right here beside the cat house, and as soon as I'm done with the live and I turn everything off, then I promise you I will open that gift, okay? And I'll also finish reading that letter. Pam, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Pam, to another trip around the sun. We're so blessed to have you here today. Thank you, Miss Pam. Do you want to hear my birthday song? That's the big question, Miss Pam. Do you want to hear my birthday song? Probably not. Everyone's saying, gosh darn it, Lester, just go. Just go. Okay, fine. This comes to Longhorn Lester's. Now, guys, it's been a while since we've opened any gifts. So we don't get showered like this very... Oh, my golly, holy moly. Holy moly, y'all. Look at this. Muffins. Both varieties. Both gosh darn varieties. And is there a note? Let's see if there's a note in here. Oh, no. So there's no note. It comes from the Amazon Fulfillment Center. So just know that Lester sends a very heartfelt thank you. And I know the horses, the cows, the goats, everybody who's been enjoying these muffins, thank you so very much. The Muffin Man has received another bag full of muffins. Y'all, you're horrible, friends, but don't worry. We'll also take those out when we go, and we'll feed some muffins, okay? I promise. All right, where are we at here? Moving, I'm trying to go pretty fast, but I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone who sent a gift, okay? So allow me that. And like I said, if you have to go, then you can go, but come back later and watch the replay. Okay, this comes to Lester Morrow. This is nothing that I would have ordered. It comes from Teresa. And it says you can use this to keep your cellular device connected. I don't know exactly what it is, but I promise you I will look this up and figure out what's what. But I tell you what, I don't know what this is. I don't know even where to start, but I promise you, it says it's a hardwire power supply for the Wii Boost Drive Reach Booster. So I know that the Wii Boost is that thing that we had a sponsorship for, and we connected it to the ATV, the side-by-side over at the Longhorn Lester property. And I tried to use it several times, but it just does not seem to work for us. So Miss Teresa thinks that this over here might be the secret. And so we will see. We'll find out. We'll find out. So thank you for that, Miss Teresa, and I will watch the YouTube video and try to figure out what it tells me to do. Okay, here we got something. This says to the fur babies at the JL North. So let's go ahead and open this up. And those are some AA batteries. And inside here, this looks to be, well, that's a flashlight. Look at this. That is a flashlight. There's a small note, but I think the note is just from the company. Okay, so I'm guessing that somebody must have seen my struggles. Enjoy your gift from Abigail. I remember a few years ago, UNLE did a nighttime check on the babies with a red light flashlight. I'm not sure if you still have one or not, but hopefully this will work. So a red light flashlight was the ones that we could see, but the animals can't detect. I don't know if this is a red flashlight or a red light flashlight. I just don't know, but I don't see any special lens cover to put on there. But Miss Abby, I think that's very kind of you. And she sent the flashlight and the batteries. So, and then let me just read real fast what this little note says. This is the one that comes with the flashlight. Oh, it says it has a red light. It says it has a 3-mode red light. Okay. Okay, well, there you go. Well, what we'll do is we'll have to try it out tonight. Hey, maybe when we do our roundup, our nighttime roundup, we'll use it. I'm going to set it right here on the table. And when we do our nighttime roundup, we'll see if it works. Pam says you can sing to me. Okay, so happy birthday, Miss Pam. Happy birthday to you. Okay, here we go. And many more. Your pants are tore. Go to the store and buy some more. And while you're there, wash your hair. But don't forget your underwear. There. Thank you, Miss Pam. I have not sung that song in a very long time. That was one that we used to sing to our students back in school when I taught school. It didn't matter if those kids were in high school or middle school. They loved to have Mr. Morrow sing them a birthday song. And then the entire class, and many more, your pants are tore, go to the store. And they're doing all the motions, y'all. They're doing all the motions. And you think that kids are too old and that they should be a little more shy than that. No, they're not shy. They don't care. They just love to have fun. Hey, Lester, I seen you had a stud muffin shirt on today's video, and I thought how wonderful it would be if I got Rita some stud muffin horse treats for her Valentine's Day. This is from Mr. Bill. I've not seen Mr. Bill lately. Bill Deschaines, I believe, is his last name. And I've not seen him around. I hope that he's okay. I hope he's okay. Sometimes you get used to seeing someone's name, and whenever you don't see them for a while, it makes you worry about, I hope everything's okay with them. Let me see here. And Mr. Bill is someone that used to be pretty active on the channel. So he sent this to Rita for her Valentine's Day. We're a couple of days late, Mr. Bill. But that's my own fault for not opening them. Stud muffins. Thank you, Mr. Bill. Horse treats. And guys, for those who've been screaming and hollering at me about the muffins, I want to show you something. I'm going to save that bag. It's pretty nice. Even over here, it says on the feeding instructions, 4 treats per 500 pound of body weight per day. So if you take let's just take a 500 pound horse, which Rita is probably about, maybe a little bit more than that, but let's just say Rita's 500. She's allowed 4 treats. If you take a horse like Roman, who is like 2,000 pounds, a ton, then 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. That to me is 16, okay? So you don't have to be mad at me. You don't have to be mad at me. Even the vet said that Roman is allowed to have at least 6 or so a day. Rita, half of that. So fine, give Rita 3 or 4 and give Roman 8 or 16. It's okay, y'all. It's okay. So I understand that you don't want to see anyone have diabetic issues like poor Dixie or Voodoo. I get it. There's a guy getting inside my tractor. Guys, there's a man getting inside my tractor. I'm not making this up. I'm going to show you. There's a guy in my tractor. There's a guy in my tractor. That's my tractor. So what he's going to do, what they're doing with my tractor is loading, they're putting metal on the tractor. And they're going to use it to lift it up. No, he's not stealing it. He's going to lift that metal up to the roof, I believe. I hope it doesn't blow off of there. That could be very dangerous. Yeah, there goes a guy on my tractor. If they get a screw in the tire, I'm going to be so mad. Oh my God, that is, ugh. Guys. Okay. Here's the downfall. The day the guy almost got stuck, I told him I will leave my tractor here in case he has any more issues getting in or out. But now they're going to go ahead and just use my tractor to put their metal on top of the roof, it looks like. Okay. God's going to punish me if I'm mean. God, I'm sorry. Just please protect my tires. Please protect my tires from all those screws those guys drop. I do not want to have a tractor with a bunch of flat tires on it. I don't let anyone drive my tractor. And maybe y'all think that unless you're being a jerk, But here's the thing. That tractor must last me the rest of my life. It has to. A tractor, if you take care of it, will, and it should last you a good 20 or 30 years. I don't have more than that in me, y'all. I don't have more than that in me. So when I traded in both of those Mahindras and got me one good tractor, a John Deere with the cab, my pledge to you all and to myself is that that tractor will last me a lifetime, the rest of my life. And if lo and behold, there's not a couple of guys out there using it to put metal on top of the roof of the barn. Okay, sorry, just a little bit flustered here. A little bit flustered. Maybe I'm being a jerk. Maybe I'm just being a jerk. My issue is, what am I going to do if they go out there driving around like a bunch of yahoos and they end up putting a bunch of flats in my tires? Because those guys will drop screws everywhere and they're not careful. We've had all of these barns and these structures built, and some crews are very aware and some crews are not. I don't know this crew, and it's never the same crew. It's never the same crew. Well, let's not get lost in all of that. This comes to Lester Morrow for the puppies. Trixie. Oh boy. Trixie, look, sweetie. Trixie's right here. Trixie. Stella loves these too. Look, sweetie. Oh boy. And there she goes to play with it. Oh, she loves it. It's so fun. It's a fun toy. Thank you for that. And there's a whole bag here. There's a lot of stuff in. Oh no. Stella sees her. Stella! Hey, Stella, look! Let me walk in there with Stella. Look, sweetie. This is for Stella. That's for Stella. Look, sweetie, a toy to chew on. Oh, boy. Stella says, this is going to be so much fun. It's going to be a fun day today. Today's going to be a fun day with me and my toys. She goes, you better stand back, Trixie. This is for me. Thank you so very much. Stella loves chew toys, and so does Trixie. Trixie's like, could I see some more? Oh, no. Sweetie, go get it. Oh, boy. This is going to be a fun day over here. Fun day with the girls. They love them some chew toys. Okay, sweet. Sweetie. Sweetie. Oh, no. Stella just discovered the noise it makes. Stella has just discovered the noise that it makes. All right. Now, I don't actually see a name on there. Let me get you guys back into the tripod. Okay. I don't actually see a name. Where was the box at? Here's the box. And there's nothing in here. And it comes from the Amazon Fulfillment Center. So sometimes when they do things through Amazon, you don't always see, they're not always an option to have a name. So thank you. Guys, if you can give me, I got 5 more. Can we do 5 more? If we can do 5 more, then I'll walk you out there to the fellas, and I'm going to find out about my tractor. And I'm not going to do it in a mean way. I'm not going to do it in a mean way. But I will actually put you guys in my pocket and let y'all listen to my kind conversation. Y'all want to do that? Y'all want to hear how I can be kind and still be upset at the same time? Or should I just cut you all off first? Okay, so this here comes to Lester and it says, Lester, I'm glad that you enjoyed the hand cream that I sent you last time. Your birthday's coming up in a couple of months, so happy early 28th. You can expect this from me every 6 months, and it's from Joanne in Connecticut. Guys, I do believe that Miss Joanne in Connecticut has sent even more hand cream. Joanne, sweet lady, I don't go through that much hand cream. Look, now this is the one at the table, and it's wonderful stuff, guys. Wonderful, wonderful hand cream. But I don't go through it that fast. Don't know what you're thinking, lady. It's good cream, nice and smooth. All right, so a lot of people say they want to peep at me when I go out and talk to the guys about what are you doing with my tractor. Okay, fine, I will do that. Hey, question, just say yes or no. Do you want to go out there now and then come back and do these last 4 gifts? Or do you want to do the 4 gifts and then go out there? So I'm looking for yes or no. Yes. Everyone says yes, go now. Go now. Everyone's saying go now. Okay. You're going to hear, I'm going to put the phone in my pocket. So I will not be making an actual video of the barn right now. Okay? Because I don't want those guys to think that I'm scolding them on a live video. Okay? So, thank you, sweet lady, for the hand cream. Here we go. Y'all ready? All right. I hope that my phone does not get disconnected while in my pocket. So you'll only be able to hear. You'll not be able to see. Tracy, stay in there. Remember, you'll only be able to hear. You will not be able to see because the phone will be in my pocket. All right. Here we go. I'm going to see if I can do this in a very kind way. All right, I'm going to put y'all on the side-by-side. Hey, that's that baby. That's that baby. What are you doing in here, you baby? You're just a baby. Who's watching you? Well, I know your mom's right there. I need my side-by-side. Okay, that's that baby. I'm not after y'all. I'll just keep your spots. I just come for the side-by-side. All right. You guys hold on a minute. Trying to think of a spot where I can set it where y'all can kind of see something. I don't see anywhere to put it where y'all can see anything. Sorry. Sweet first. Hello.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, ¿inglés o español?
It no matter.
Okay. ¿Qué haces con mi tractor? ¿Sin permiso?
Oh,
No, without my permission, you're using my tractor. What's up with that?
I tried to call you, but man.
Well, you have my phone number. You could have called me. Look, here's the problem.
Oh yeah, I'll pick him out in a minute.
No, you're not. I'm watching you drive around. There's screws everywhere.
No. I got
No.
the magnet.
Here's what's gonna. No, sir. Look, you were right here, and here's a screw. Here's the problem.
Yeah.
Whenever you leave, I'm gonna have flats on my tractor.
Well,
Who's gonna fix them?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to pick him out everything.
Okay, listen to me. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. I appreciate the hard work.
Yeah.
It's a cold day.
Yeah.
But that is my tractor. That's not your tractor. That's not their tractor. That's my tractor.
Yeah.
I have to pay the bills.
I know.
Now my problem is there are screws all over the ground. And if all of these screws are in those tires,
Let me show you something. It's not everywhere, you know. It's only
okay, hold on, sir. I'm not trying to call you a liar. I'm going to back up. You look.
Okay.
No, you just look. Just stay right there. I don't want you to get muddy. Let me back up. Look on the ground at all the screws. There are screws everywhere. I saw them when I'm driving over here. There are screws everywhere. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it's too late. You got started late. You drove my tractor right across the screws. Now here's the question. Who's going to fix the tires whenever you guys leave? Who's going to fix the tires? ¿Quién va a reparar las llantas? Porque no, es un problema, un gran problema. Listen to me. I'm trying to be fair. Yo quiero ser justo. If you would have just asked me, hey, Lester, can we use your tractor? You know what I would have said? Yes, but please pick up the screws first. But without permission, sin permiso, usa mi tractor manejando arriba de los tornillos y ese sería un gran problema. Yo voy a tener 4 llantas planchas mañana. And I have to fix that. Pero ¿cómo? Yo no tengo la habilidad en reparar casos como así. Si yo tengo que llamar a alguien. That's not fair. It's not fair. No es justo.
I'm gonna try to pick everything.
Please.
Yeah.
Well, before you drive it around, go down and pick everything out. Please. When are you going to finish?
Try today.
You're finished today?
I tried. It is cold, you know, but I mean.
Here, you finish today. Here, come here. I want you to finish today. You work hard. And you finish today. Okay? Por favor, termina hoy. Estoy muy enojado ahora. Please, finish today. Plata.
I'm gonna try to pick him out the most we can.
But listen, I don't want flats on my tractor. So pick up the screws and finish the job today, please. 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 Oh my goodness. Was I too mean? Move, dogs. Okay. Was I too mean? Someone said yes. That was too mean. So, in case you did not understand, what I said was, if you would have asked me, I would have said yes. But what I would have said first is to pick up all the screws first. And then I said, tomorrow when you guys are gone, I'm going to have 4 flat tires. And then I says, who's going to fix the flat tires? I don't have those kinds of skills. I don't have the skills to fix a flat tire. Now, if it's a plug, I can try to plug it, but who wants a brand new tractor with a bunch of flat tires? And I use my tractor every day. And so then I says, how long till you finish? He says, maybe today. I says, finish it today, please. So I put a little bit of pressure on him to work faster, stop taking breaks, finish the job, and go. Now listen to what I could do. I could call the company. I could make a formal complaint. I could do all kinds of stuff, and I'm not going to do that. So if you think that I'm being too mean, and I'm being a jerk, and I'm being a horse's ass, and I'm being whatever else, that bothers me because I don't let people use my equipment. And I'm going to tell you something that you may not understand. Nobody ever takes care of your stuff the way that the guy who has to pay for it does. Nobody ever takes care of someone else's stuff the same way the guy who has to pay for it. And I can tell you that from experience, that the guy that pays the bills, or the woman that works and pays the bills, is the one that respects their property and their possessions a whole lot more than someone that just comes by and jumps on and goes. I'm going to try to catch my breath and calm down. And I did not show anyone's face. I did not embarrass anybody. You don't know anyone's name. I did not humiliate. And I thought I could be a lot more composed, except for when I got out there and I saw screws everywhere. That really bothered me because the same place they are driving my tractor were screws all over the ground. I'm going to give myself a heart attack if I'm not careful. I'm going to end up giving myself a heart attack if I'm not careful. And then what good's my tractor going to be? Then my tractor's no good for nothing without a guy to drive it. You know what would happen? If I end up giving myself a heart attack over something like this, here's what's going to happen. My dad would end up with that tractor. And if you're going to say, oh, your dad already has a tractor. No, my dad would have two tractors. My dad would have two tractors with cabs. And everybody else would have a tractor without a cab. But my dad would have two. I'm sorry that you had to see me get upset, but that just bothers me so bad. That just a lack of respect for someone's property. And then I was just telling y'all when the live started that, you know, I'm not trying to make my problems become your problems, but sometimes it's a struggle to make sure that all of the ends you're gonna make all ends meet. And that tractor note is pretty steep. And if I end up having a tractor with a bunch of flat tires, and so I'm blessed to have the guys working. I know it's cold, but this is life. And there's people that go to work every day in the cold. So I don't feel sorry for guys working in the cold. It's not raining. It's just cold. And there's a lot of guys up north that work in a lot colder than this. They work in a whole lot colder than this. We're at, what, 32 degrees? Feels like 20 something. So hopefully by me going out there and saying, hey, not cool, get this job done today and get on out of here. Hopefully they'll say, sheesh, that guy's mad. We better hustle and get out of here because we don't want to come back tomorrow. So I don't know what time it is. Yes, I do. Is it 10:45? Is it almost 10:45? Anyway, I got 4 more gifts to open. And I'm sorry, but now I don't feel like walking back over there to give you all a grand tour. That's not good timing. The timing is not good. Okay, real fast. Where's your toy, Stella? Okay. The Longhorn Mother of the Year, Santiana. And it has a date on when her newest baby was born. That would be Calamity Jane. Wait, was she born on the 7th, or was that the day we went out and had to go find her? That's beautiful. The Longhorn Mother of the Year, Santiana. And then there's a date to commemorate. She is, y'all, she is a heck of a girl. She is a heck of a girl. That's a wonderful mother there. Oh no. This comes to voodoo, y'all. This comes to voodoo. So what this is something called a Boswellia serrata extract, an herbal supplement, no fillers or additives. It says, as a dietary supplement, take 1 serving daily, preferably with meals. If pregnant, nursing, or taking medications, consult your physician first. So, I am sorry, but this was obviously sent before Vu and his passing. Please read up on this. I tried to send through MS, and we know you've been preoccupied. This is amazing. Try this in Voodoo's food. It's from Mo and Matt. And they're in Connecticut. That's really sweet. Now, here's the thing. She has my phone number, and I'm surprised she did not email or text me first. But I know her. She's like a personal friend. She's been around for a long, long time. And that makes me think that whenever I changed my number, I thought that I sent her my new number. But maybe I did not. All right, real fast. We're hurrying. We're going to hurry, y'all. We're hurrying. I still feel embarrassed about what happened out there. If I get a flat on that tractor, though. This comes from Lana Banana. Oh, look. It's a shirt with Sadie right there underneath the tree of life. And she's watching Jenny Lane, like being a babysitter. There's also other calves standing around. That's not the tree of life. That's the pecan tree up on the hill. Thank you, Lana. That's very kind. Now, I think that Lana is all the way in Canada. It says, Lester, you can open this. There's about 1,000 of these things that went flying everywhere. They say magical moment. I don't know what that actually is. But I'll read the card. I hope this note finds you well. My friend started making shirts, so we're experimenting with this picture. I'm not too happy with the outcome, but I do love the picture. Our sweet Sadie is watching under the gorgeous tree. I'm hoping things settle down for you both soon. Voodoo and Ivy are legit worries. When it rains, it pours, as they say. It's hard to believe I've been watching you guys for 7 years now. Time certainly does fly. Much love, Lana Banana. I've always called her Lana Banana. Lana Banana. Because I used to say Lana. I never really knew exactly how to pronounce her name. So one time she says it's like banana, Lana Banana. Thank you, Lana. It's a wonderful shirt. I understand why you don't so much like. So what happens is when shirt makers first start out, what you want to do is create like a sticker. And you want to have a sticker. You don't want to have all of the, because this over here looks like a picture just taped onto a shirt. And that's you can always tell when a shirt maker is just first starting out. And that's kind of some of their first products. They can center this picture all they want to, but this is nothing more than a picture on a shirt. It is a beautiful picture, don't get me wrong, but I understand what you would want to have is like a transparent background. Show Sadie like this, what they call the sticker of Sadie. Show the calf, show the tree with a natural shirt in kind of the background without having a square cut picture around it. Someone says, close the gate, Lester. I'm not concerned about the gate. Those are just the calves. They'll be fine. Everyone can calm down. I'm on this. I'm here most of the day. On cold days like today, especially having someone driving my tractor, I'm not going anywhere. Then Hannah says, come on, y'all. This chat feels like Facebook. We ain't going to go there, y'all. If you're being a Facebook type person, then y'all need to stop. We're not going to be like that. There is a night and day difference in YouTube and Facebook. And I'm not knocking anyone that uses Facebook because I also have Facebook. And Facebook is who gave us a start into social media. But we also know that a lot of Facebook is a very entitled group. And they talk that way and they act that way. And we're not going to allow this page to become that type of channel. So please be aware of what you're saying in the comments and don't act to be entitled or better than someone else. Be a Vanessa. Okay, not real sure what this is, but they look to be something that was maybe welded. Oh, y'all, look. How wonderful is that? Evan says, take your own advice. Evan, if you're talking to me, just remember that it's my channel, bud. Evan, if you're talking to me, and you probably are, just remember where you're spending your time. Thank you, Evan. But what you can do, or anyone else who feels offended by me saying that, is go find your happy place somewhere else. That was mean, Evan. That was mean on my hat. I'm just a mean guy today. I'm just mean, y'all. I'm just being mean. It all started with my tractor. It all started with those guys using my tractor without permission. Because I'm right here. I'm just right here. He only had to walk over, and he has my phone number. He could have just asked me. Now a lot of people are being mean to me. Oh, come on, y'all. Okay, well, I do have one more gift. One more. Okay, last one. Last one. Oh, no. It comes to Casper. Y'all, it comes to Casper. Oh, no. Casper's gone. He's doing great. The most recent picture I got of Casper was him using the doggy door at the lady's house. There's a doggy door that she allows her dog to use, and now it shows Casper going in and out of the doggy door. So now he can go out to her backyard whenever he wants to. Oh no, look. This is a very long leash. Someone says, Lester, put your pretty ears on, sweetheart, sweetie. My ears are pretty, y'all. My ears are being pretty. Y'all are being mean to me, but in a funny way. Can y'all hear Stella playing? She's taken all of the toys that y'all have given her and she's put them all in one little cluster. There's a note. Let me find it. No, there's not. How could there not be a note with this? That's just a packing slip. But thank you. I promise you I can find a use for this. What you could do with this is actually make it into a lunge line when you want to lunge your horses. So I don't know. Well, listen, I've had you for over an hour, and that's a very long time to spend with this guy. But my pretty ears are on, y'all. My ears are pretty, people. My ears are pretty. And so, anyway, thank you all for watching the live. I am not going to take us out to the barn right now. I'm not going to do that. But what I will do is, hopefully, if these guys can finish up today and get this taken care of, get on out of here. Maybe we'll have a chance to go out and look this afternoon when we do our roundup. I hope to do it before dark. That would be ideal. Okay? I apologize if I was out of line with the fellas or with any of you. But have a fun day. Make it a great day or not. The choice is always yours. Okay? We love you so much. We're blessed. Thank you for the wonderful gifts. You guys stay warm wherever you're at. And we're going to do a few things with Rita and Roman and all the crew here in a few minutes. And we just appreciate your time. Thank you all for loving us. And we will catch you guys on the next video. All right.